Bread and hope. In the heart of a dusty village called Biraspur, nestled between barren fields and a narrow river, lived the Kumar family, Ram Kumar, his wife Sita, and their two children, Anu 12 and Chotu 8. Their house was a small mud hut with a tin roof that rattled every time the wind blew. There was no electricity, and their water came from a hand pump half a kilometer away. Ram was once a strong man, known for his honesty and hard work. He worked as a daily wage laborer, earning barely enough to put food on the table. Sita occasionally cleaned dishes in nearby houses when work was available. Their biggest worry was not poverty, it was their children's education. Anu was bright. She read her schoolbooks under a flickering kerosene lamp, and her teacher often praised her. Chotu was more mischievous, often skipping homework to play with discarded tires, but he loved listening to stories, especially the ones Sita told at night to make them forget hunger. One winter evening, Ram returned home later than usual, his clothes covered in dust. He sat silently, staring into the fire. Sita placed 2 dry rotis in front of him, saving the third for the children. "No work again today?" she asked softly. Ram shook his head. "The contractor hired new workers from the city. They say we're too slow." Sita sighed. She didn't cry, not anymore. They had learned to swallow pain like hunger. That night, Anu placed her small, cracked notebook in front of her father. "Baba, I came first in my class," she said shyly. Ram looked at the paper. It didn't matter that he couldn't read it. Her eyes sparkled with pride, and that was enough. He patted her head and said, "One day, you will study in a big school. Not like this broken one here." The next day, while walking to the fields, Ram heard of a government scheme giving scholarships to bright village children. The form needed to be filled in English. He didn't know English, but he remembered someone, the schoolmaster, Mr. Verma. Ram swallowed his pride and knocked on Mr. Verma's door. "Sir, please help me," he said, showing Anu's certificate. Mr. Verma read the certificate and looked at Ram. "Your daughter has potential. I will help you," he said kindly. Weeks passed. Anu got selected. A scholarship for a school in the nearby town. But there was a catch. She needed a uniform, books, and bus fare. Total cost, 2,300 rupees. Ram had 400 rupees saved. That night, he sat outside staring at the stars. Sita joined him, wrapping a shawl around both of them. "I can ask the lady I work for. Maybe she can lend me something," she offered. "No, not charity. I'll find a way," Ram said. 2 days later, Ram sold his old bicycle, his only asset. He walked miles now to reach work, but Anu started school. It wasn't easy. The bus was crowded, her classmates laughed at her accent, and her shoes had holes. But Anu didn't care. She remembered her father's cracked hands handing her the books and saying, "Make us proud." Months turned to years. Chotu started school too. Sita now worked more houses. Ram's health weakened, but his eyes sparkled every time Anu read him something from her school. Years later, Anu stood on a stage, receiving an award for academic excellence. She spotted her parents in the crowd. Ram wore his only white shirt, and Sita's eyes were moist. After the ceremony, Anu hugged them both tightly and whispered, "One day, I'll build you a brick house, Baba. With lights and a fan." Ram smiled, tears in his eyes. "We already live in a palace, Betty. One made of dreams. Moral. Even the poorest families hold the richest treasures, love, hope, and determination. Dreams don't need wealth, only belief."